Chelsea looking to sell Petrovic, that's just craziness to me. Scrolling through the internet, Twitterverse, came upon certain news items stating that Chelsea are looking to sign a new keeper, going to the market for a new keeper, but not to replace Robert Sanchez, but to replace Petrovic instead. Now, for every Chelsea fan who watched the team last season, you know that Petrovic was the better keeper. And now I heard this at the beginning of Enzo Maresca's reign. I know it's very short anyways. When Chelsea was first linked to Enzo Maresca, and then the rumors of his being interviewed by the board and the club and all that stuff. I got this news that okay, he will be looking to replace that he prefers rather Robert Sanchez. And really, Robert Sanchez? And it was weird to me because as at that time there was all the news, there was you know all the news and all the reports that he had watched Chelsea's games back to back. He's watched them, he's reviewed the players' performances and impressed the board with his knowledge of the team of the players. He gave detailed analysis of each and every player on the team. So if indeed you have watched Chelsea, not speaking to Enzo Maresca, if indeed you've watched Chelsea and you looked at the two goalkeepers and you decide that Petrovic is the one that should be sold and you want to rely on Robert Sanchez, that's just absolute madness to me. In my opinion, it's just absolute madness. It makes no sense because for everyone who watched Chelsea play last season, you could see that Robert Sanchez was so tentative on the ball, and each time he was put under any sort of pressure, he would kick the ball way out of touch, costing the team possession, causing the team to be under pressure, losing position of the ball. And now, when Petrovic came in, Petrovic made the position his own. Now, he's not the best keeper when it comes to playing out from the back, but I think he showed that he was capable and he is indeed a decent goalkeeper when it comes to playing out from the back and is a very good shot stopper, a very good goalkeeper. Now, if you're looking to replace him with someone like Diego Costa from FC Porto, then I say, okay, that's fine. Then that's okay, understandable. You have to go for something better. You can always improve your team. But to say Petrovic, to say Robert Sanchez is the one you rank ahead of Petrovic, and you're bringing in a new keeper that would either deputize, that is not even to be, ahead of Sanchez, but to deputize or compete with him is just madness. Because Robert Sanchez for me is just not it. It's not one player you want to see in the team. And now, when I hear things like this, I feel a bit frustrated, and I begin to wonder that is Chelsea Football Club cursed? Because I feel like sometimes maybe Roman Abramovich was wrongly treated in losing the club, and now things are just going crazy that you can't explain. Like before Pochettino was signed as coach of the team, no one expected him to play a centre back at left back, especially when you had three. Even when during preseason, you saw he played people in their rightful position, apart from the times when he would occasionally bring on Ian Martin and play him further forward in midfield or on the right wing. But mainly, he played everyone in their rightful position. And then the season started. Then he began playing people out of position, playing Chilwell left wing, playing Cole left back. Just playing people out of their favored position. And now, who would have thought that someone who is meant to be so detailed as Enzo Maresca, who said he has watched all the games of Chelsea Football Club, watched them back to back, watched them in details, had great analysis of each and every player's performance, would then after seeing those games, after watching those games closely, would say, "Oh yeah, I want to go with Robert Sanchez." That is just absolute madness to me. Absolute madness. Now, I know this is not on the thumbnail, but I will speak about it. So, before I go to the next topic, I want to talk about what are your thoughts and opinion on this? Do you think I'm missing something and Sanchez is a better goalkeeper and probably he should be the number one? Or are you like me feeling that Petrovic should be the de facto number one. Then if the club wants to get a better goalkeeper like Diego Costa, you can go and get such a player, and then you know you're actually upgrading. As opposed to Robert Sanchez, I feel is a downgrade at this point on Petrovic. So let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. And now I'll move on to the next bit. I'll talk a bit about it today, and as the news develop, I may have it in the video for tomorrow. So let's go in, and this is Samu Omorodion linked to Chelsea. Now, he is, an exciting striker. He has pace to running behind. He's powerful, and I'll say a decent finisher. I think it's called 8 goals for Alaves in Spain last season. But is he really an upgrade on Nicholas Jackson? I don't think so. He may have all the potential in the world to be a superstar striker in future, but is he really better than Nicholas Jackson? Is he that much better than Gu? Is he really better than David Washington? Because at this point, you need someone, in my opinion, that would, improve Nicholas Jackson, that Nicholas Jackson can learn off of, someone who's very experienced, that can score you goals, that knows how to deal with the big time, deal with European football. And someone like Nicholas Jackson or David Washington or Gu can learn off of this kind of sort of player. For instance, if you had gone for a Gurasi, for instance, or my personal favorite, Victor Osimhen, you know, which I'm still holding out hope for that somehow, some way, the club goes for him. But now it seems like PSG may get him. So that's still up in the air. So why are you going for Morodion? Why? He's on the same level with Nicholas Jackson. I don't think he's better at this point than Nicholas Jackson. So why would you go for him? Another inexperienced striker, 20-year-old, with another, I think Jackson is early 20s as well. Is that what you want to do? For me, it feels strange. I don't think that's the move that Chelsea should be making. You should be going for an out-and-out strike for a striker who is, an upgrade on Nicholas Jackson, someone that can make people around him better. So, someone that has that experience, maybe young, but has experience at the top level. And the Premier League, especially if you're playing for a traditional top six club, you don't want you want someone who's actually really, really experienced, really experienced that can, shoulder certain burdens and help everyone, play better. So Morodian, youngster, let's see if indeed the reports become any more concrete than they are at this moment. What are your thoughts are? Do you think Samuel Morodian is the one that Chelsea should go for? Because I think he's still a very young player. Do you think, okay, he scored 8 goals for not so great team like Alaves, maybe he could double that, and score 16 goals for Chelsea if he does join? What are your thoughts and opinions? Nicholas Jackson scored 17 goals last season, so what are your thoughts and opinion on this one? And at this point, we've come to the end of today's video, and hopefully I'll see you on another video. But before I go, don't forget to click on the subscribe button, smash the like button, and also the notification bell, so each and every time I post a video, you will be notified and you can come and watch. So now I call it the end of this video, and hopefully see you on yet another video. Stay blessed.